TV18 Exclusive then. In his first ever television interview, Joy Alukkas, the CMD of Joyalukkas Group, and Thomas Mathew, the Executive Director of Joyalukkas India, spoke to our colleague Shilpa Ranipeta about their business, and she began by asking them about their revenue targets and the company's sales growth plans. Listen into a slice of that conversation.
We achieved last year 25,000 crore, India and overseas put together, and expecting this year 29,000 crore. It means 4,000 crore increase.
Right, right.
It means almost 18% of increase compared to last year.
Right. And what is mainly going to be the growth driver of this 18% growth?
So most of it comes from same-store growth. We have around 8% same-store growth, and the remaining comes from the new stores that we added. Plus also the rise in gold price has also helped us tremendously.
Right.
So all of that accounts for this 18% growth at this point.
Right. What are the kind of margins that you are working with currently, given your gold to studded mix as well?
So when you look at the whole industry, right, we offer one of the best competitive prices out there. Now it varies by the traditional jewelry, the type of jewelry that you pick, traditional versus daily wear, versus gold or polki. So if you look at any category, right, when you compare it to the rest of the industry, we are placed very comfortably at the same time at a price point that every customer can afford.
Right. So you said about 24% now comes from stud. Can you give me a breakup of
so
how
19
much?
at this
19
in this year comes from studded, and it has it's a number which was grown over a long period of time. So we are very proud and comfortable with that 19%. But in the next 5 years, we are planning to increase that to another, let's say from 19 we proposed to grow to 25.
And the remaining from gold, can you give me the remaining breakup also of how much revenue comes from, how much of your remaining revenue comes from gold and any other?
So when I say value, I'm talking value-wise, right? So 19% comes from diamond, and the remaining 21% comes from gold.
Okay.
So you can do the math based on our 25,000 crore revenue from last year. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. And you had for a second time filed IPO papers, and then you withdrew saying the market conditions were not right, and this was the second time, and after which you had sort of indicated that FY24 is when you will look at an IPO again. Now we've entered FY25. I want to sort of understand, where do you stand currently with respect to an IPO? Are you seriously considering it in the near term?
Not now.
Okay.
Now we are only focused in our business.
Okay.
And we will think after 2 or 3 years.
All right, interesting conversation there. Completely out of time on this edition of Business Lunch from Hormaz, me and the entire team of Business Lunch. Thanks so much for tuning in.